piano top. Well, we didn't know what else to call them. Not only is the wood from pianos, but the soundboard is. And I can't help but talk about those things, but right now, this is a furnace polishing video here. Shellacking, I call it. And this was done a couple of days ago, 2 days ago, I think, because I laid it on heavy, and it is now hard. You can see all the little lint in there everywhere. I wasn't paying attention to that. I pulled out some lint and I just kept going, and now it's all lintified. But it's also not as thick as I would like it. In one application, it's very difficult to get as thick as you'd like it, because I sanded this almost down to the wood here around the edges. And some spots in here I was so close to the wood, might as well be there. So anyways, after I did that, I did the back, and I let that harden up. Now, after I do the front, and after that sits for a couple of days, I'm gonna do the back again, maybe. I don't like it. It's not, see, you can see some open pores here. I sanded the heck out of this, you know, and there was like some bare spots showing again, so that's it's easy. The base is there. So I'm going to continue with this. The sides are good. Sides are all done. Just got to do this top again. Get all these pimples out of here. Everywhere is here. Okay. Oh, shellacking this thing. Number 9 again. I've been doing this one here, getting it ready. I got my wet sanding here, which I have to do, and I got my nice little bottle with the handle on it there. I like this. It's like non-slip, because I slip like crazy. Everything. I got my linseed oil bottle and my thick stuff. Whoa, precious liquid. Look at how that mixes nice. Anyways, this is what I'm doing. We're going to shellac this soundboard again. I sanded it down almost to the bare wood, especially around the edge, making the definition here between the blue and the spruce. Blue spruce. Isn't that nice? I did this side yesterday, or the day before, yeah. So this has been like 24 hours, something like that, a couple days, I don't remember. And the side here, well, we'll finish that up later. But right now I'm going to do this. So, put this camera in back of me, like so. I don't have an assistant. Most people don't. Wish I had one. It's easier with one. Alright, here we are. Not bad, it's a good spot. I could move this around. Oh, I forgot to put it in my retainer. That's necessary. If I get down like this, I can see. I don't have to scuff it much. This is just to get the little lint out, as I pointed out before. Boy, that really grabs good. I don't want to wear through. That's for sure. That would be a pain if I wore through. I'll get rid of these. There. Oh, that's good enough, I think. I'm trying something different here with the lights. I put the light directly overhead with that reflector over there so I can see what's going on. I missed some areas, so I'm going to continue that for a few seconds. In fact, I missed quite a few areas, so I'm going to do it off camera here. Okay. I sanded it down, finished it, wiped it off, and I wore through right here. That's a bummer. I didn't want to do that. No. Didn't want to do that. But that's okay. I can do this. I hit that with raw shellac first. Because if the linseed oil soaks in the bare wood here, you will get a brown spot. That's what happens. So, take this. Take some of this. Can you see this over here? Maybe? Yeah, well, doesn't matter. I got this thick stuff. Look at that, huh? It's really cool. I could spill it on my guitar. About like that. You get so used to it after a while. It's like cooking. That's about right. Spilled some here. Don't want that. Take this off. Okay, all set again. My nice mix that I just spilled. And I had to take a break and clean it up a little bit. Let's see. Okay. Yep, I got to do the edge first because I wore through. I didn't want to do that. So, take this. No, not that one. This one. Yeah, nice clean one. There. Okay, I hope you can see that. I was right in the way all the time. So we'll give this a little shot like so. We don't have to go over the edge anymore. Stay on top. I'll do this first before I hit any linseed oil on there. I'm afraid I wore through a little bit on the edges. Seal them up like that. You can see it soaking in the dull spot. It certainly is an indication that I wore through. Yes, yes. There. Let it dry for a second. You can always put some on too here and there. Take advantage of the rag full of shellac. There we go. Now I don't want to have to do this again, but I might have to. There. So I'm going to hit this several times over here like that. Dry, 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 dry. There we go. Looks pretty good everywhere else. Didn't wear through everything. think I'll let that dry for a few minutes too, right here. Do it a couple more times. Okay. Starting from a freshly sanded surface here. I had to give this a couple of swipes with shellac because I wore through my finish. I could see it. So anyways, I got that covered up, and now I'm going to start putting it on. The good old linseed oil. There we go. Gets it nice and ready for me. When it touches down, it's all set. Give it a couple of minutes. In the olden days, the old finishers, they'd say, "Oh, why don't you go out and have a smoke?" It's true. Seems like people that sprayed cars them days used to like to smoke too. I don't know what it was. I've actually seen them smoking while spraying the car. That's true. There. It's going to be so easy because I already have the finish built up on here. Oh, dropped one of my wedges. I don't need that one. And this is going to be, it's almost done already. This is the pretty coat. Nice clean equipment. Very clean, fresh, clean bottles, clean gloves, and a new rag. So this one here is still good, but I'm going to turn it over anyway. Just flip it around like this. Whoops. Did you ever put diapers on? Real diapers? It's like a lot like this. My kids. So anyway, get the hairs off of there. My hairs aren't black anymore. It must be somebody else's. So here we go. There, little bun for joy. See, it's pretty much dry. You know? It needs a lot more material. So, here we go, baby. This could actually be, probably be a little bit more viscosity with this. The more you can put in and get away with it, the faster it builds up. There. Give it a good shot. And just really maximum saturation solution. Okay. Oh, I got a lot on here, so I'm going to stay here for like there until right about there. I can see it in the light. You don't want to flood it at this point in time. So, barely pressing. I mean, I'm just holding the cloth over all the weight off it. Okay, yeah, the other day. I was doing this and I knocked over that bottle of shellac. It was full. What a mess. I deleted that video. Maybe I should have let it ride. All in between the tools, all the sandpaper, all sticky. Not very nice. That doesn't happen too often though. It's very rare. Okay, see how nice this is going on here? Can you see that? Oh yeah, there we go. Over here, over here. See the size of the cloth. Nice clean cloth like this. It's sucking up the oil. Oops. There. See, it is dry. You know, it's not like it's wet. It's green, meaning uncured. The green is on the side here. Okay. Looking pretty good. I'm just about done there with this. Just about. A little bit more. I always want to do a little bit more. With the cloth turned over. Yes, you could do this at home. Try it. Of course, I don't have a bridge on here. Well, it makes it a little easier. With the bridge on, you need to do it with a paintbrush, a little brush, and a couple of drops of turpentine in your shellac. And you do around the bridge first, and then polish into it. You can stay about an inch away, because that's an obstruction. It's a pain. This is easier. Go right across, see? So I'm going to stop talking now and concentrate on getting my finish on here nice and even. I see some spots over here that I need, right here, here. I don't want to have to do it again. Hopefully this is enough material on here. You know, I've been watching these YouTube videos for, well, 7 years now, because I wanted to learn how to make a guitar. And all of that time, there was never any mention of how important it is to hold the guitar steady. Oh, there's a few little fancy devices out there. It looks like they cost, a fortune. But you do something like this. I pointed this out before. It only takes minutes to make, and you can make one for each model if you have to. This one here accommodates quite a few sizes. So, that's important to doing a good job. You gotta hold it still. It wiggles around, oh, you got troubles galore. Sticking troubles. There we go. See, how long did that take? 10 minutes? There we go. This is not the way they teach you to do this in the Smithsonian here. No, they got a different approach. I seriously think it's a lost art. Not anymore. There. How's that look? Not bad. I didn't even get any lint in it this time. Nothing. I spilled some stuff here. Leaked down the side. I can straighten that out after. Okay. You know, I think I'm going to spend about maybe a minute more on this. I need some down here. Here and over here. Because after this, you rub it with rotten stone, which is a very, very fine, the finest abrasive. And it doesn't take hardly any wood off, or wood. It doesn't take any material off. It just burnishes it. So that's what I'm going to do after this. And well, maybe I'll do a little bit of that to show the finish on this particular instrument. Number 9. There, okay. Well, I'm almost afraid to do anything more. I think I'll do a little more over here off camera. It gets kind of boring. Unless somebody wants to learn how to do this. Then it's not so boring. Until a couple of days. Do this to a piano top, boy, I tell you. 7 foot, 8 foot piano top. Takes a while. There. The cloth is just at the right saturation point, and the surface is just at the right stage to accept this. It only lasts a little while, because this rag will be full of linseed oil and shellac shortly, and that's when I stop. I have to get a new rag, but that's usually the end of the sessions. Usually. Sometime I'll switch to a nice clean rag and finish up, because it absorbs the oil from the surface much better if it's a fresh rag. But a fresh rag doesn't do this. This cloth right now is absolutely perfect. Optimum for putting the material on right now. It's dragging. The cloth has enough material on it that it just keeps flowing out, wicking out of it somehow. I guess must. How does it get on the surface if it doesn't? And the bottle's going down. We're getting it on here. There we go. There we have it. That's beautiful. That's it. Now, I would be glad to show the rotten stone finale, I call it, the end, the last thing. But I'll let this harden up. It's going to take, just could stay here, see, it's 1:30 now, just could stay here till tomorrow morning, around the clock here, and you could polish it. But I like to wait a couple days, because the harder the material is, the better the polish, shines up better. So, that's it. Okay. Right after you stop, after about 3 minutes or 2 minutes, it looks just like this. So, just thought I'd show that. Anyways, there we have it. How long was it? 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Okay, finishing up this shellacking of these 3 guitars that I've done in the past couple months, off and on, and today I'm going to rotten stone burnish this surface here. It's been several days ago, but what I want to show you right now is these colors here. This one here was a mistake, and it came out really good. Luckily, I know how to do it again. But watch this when I change the spectrum of the light. That's what I wanted to show you. See how dark it gets, of course. But this kind of light, look at that blue. This kind of light, not so bluey over there. It's got more dark around the edges and the green's showing through. And another kind of light, and very subdued. Try it again. You can see the green more. I don't know what kind of light this is, but it's a photography light. And you can change the spectrum. See how the blue comes right out? Oh, that's pretty cool. There, I like this one better. It kind of looks a little more yellow for some reason. Must be. Anyways, I'm going to rotten stone this top here on this green one. Okay, I got it in position. I got it in my retainer, 2-minute retainer. There we go. And I'm just going to rotten stone this, and that'll be it for quite some time until I get number 11, which is waiting for me over there. A walnut one. That's going to be nice. Black walnut. So this is easy. I'll get this on here like so, and only take a few minutes. And just grand finale. This has been drying for a few days. This is a heavy duty polish. I think it's already got a nick in it. Can't help it. This rag has been in here for I don't know, weeks. Now, I did this once before, and I put way too much material on. So this time I'm not going to get too carried away. It's probably the same cloth. I think it is. A lot of stuff coming out. Just got to buff it up, that's all. Burnish it up. Plain old shellac-y. This would polish it up. This is not wet enough. Okay, the wet is good. Now it's wet enough. Yeah, there we go. Get rid of these because they're in the way. Okay. Basically the same way as putting the shellac on. The same thing. Procedure. Round and around and round and around. You can hear it cutting. And calories are burning again. No wonder my arm didn't fall off. You know, I don't have any arthritic troubles in this arm. I'm doing woodworking most of my life. Doing this round and around, round and around. Oh well, that's a good thing. I'll just take a nice clean dry cloth. Well, not clean and dry. Looks like I used it for this already, a little bit. A little bit of water. And use what's there to finish it off. I like this part, if it turns out good. Nice and shiny. That means they're done for a while, hopefully. See that shine? Yeah, there we go. Too dry. I'm hardly pressing right now, just the weight of my hand. You don't need a lot of pressure, just a lot of passes. It's such a fine abrasive. Doesn't cut hardly nothing off. You can't wear through with this too easy. Boy, oh boy. But it's not impossible. So there. No wax. You start using waxes, you get in trouble. You have to de-wax things before you do anything. Put more finish on and stuff. Or whatever. How's it look? Oh, not bad. It's real easy. Just make sure your cloth isn't bone dry. It's got to be a little bit moist, like so. Love that spruce. There. I'll just continue in a little while and you can see the result can be seen here. Get that high-end guitar look in here. The real McCoy. And you can always add to it. If you wear through a spot, you get a damage, you can just polish that area. Then you can blend it in. Or just simply do the whole thing over with a quick, maybe half an hour, 20-minute session. Put the finish back on a spot that you wore off. There we go. You can hear it. Believe it or not, all my life putting these finishes on, these shellac finishes, they really do make an acoustic difference. I swear, it's true. It sounds different when you're done than when you started. Well, anyways, this is the finish. A little more here, but see, that's nice. And long lasting too. Will stay that way for a long time.